You too. Welcome back to another episode of K-Dub Palace. I'm your host, K-Dub. Today we're going to speak about some basketball news. Got some March Madness news to get out the way. Um, so if y'all don't know now, but TCU, TCU lost to Texas. Talking about the women's basketball. Texas beat TSU today. Um, so they lost to, so they lost to Texas. They Texas really was playing defense, intense defense on TCU. Um, Van Vliet, she didn't really have a good game. She struggled. She had 17 points, 8 rebounds, but um, she wasn't too good from the she wasn't too good from the floor. She started 3 for 8. No, she was like 3 for 12. She started 3 for 12. I'm about to get them stats for y'all right now. So let me see, where's TCU? So TCU, where? Where's TCU? Yeah. So for Van, so for Van Vliet, yeah. So she shot 3 for 15. She was 3 for 15 from the field. Um, 1 for 3 from three. She had 17 points. She had 7 turnovers. Texas played intense defense on the whole team. Um, TCU could not get off a shot. They couldn't get off a shot um, for the most part of the game. So shout out to Texas. They'll move on to the Final Four and they'll play you. What who they play? Yeah. So TSU they'll move on. So UCLA will play UConn. UCLA will play UConn. I got UConn beating you. I got. Oh my God! Shit, hold on. I got UConn beating UCLA. I got UConn beating UCLA. Even though Lauren Betts is a cheat code, but I got UConn beating UCLA. But I would be surprised if UCLA does beat UConn because they don't have anybody that can guard Lauren Betts. I don't think anybody in women's college basketball has anybody that can guard Lauren Betts. So I got UConn, and then for the other side, um, Texas is set to play South Carolina. I got South Carolina beating Texas. And I actually got South Carolina winning the whole thing. If we're being honest, I think Chloe Kitts and Malaysia are going to do damage against whoever comes out between UCLA or UConn. Um, I feel like South Carolina is going to play intense defense on page if they was to match up. In my opinion, so shout out to everybody that made the Final Four. We're going to some wait. So we have some breaking news from Notre Dame. So if y'all don't know, so out of Notre Dame, projected number 2 overall pick, Olivia Miles, she's going to skip the draft and she's going to actually transfer. She's going to throw herself in the transfer portal. This is shocking. Somebody who was projected to go number 2 in the draft, and you want to stay in college and transfer. Um, yeah, we have to see the story behind that. I mean, she was playing with Hidalgo. Um, I mean, that's not that's a good parent. Um, if we're being honest, that's a good pairing. That's a good duo. So, I mean, I'm a little shocked. I mean, we just seen them in the um in the tournament, um, and they lost to they who they lose to? They lost to UCLA, I think. Yeah, I think they lost to UCLA, didn't they? Hold on. While I check, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I mean, follow me on all social media platforms. Right now, your boy trying to find. I think no, yeah, no. So they lost to TSU. TCU, man. I keep saying TSU. Yeah, so no, they lost to TCU, and I mean Olivia Miles. I thought, yeah, she had 10 points. Yeah, she didn't have a good game right there. But I mean, as far as her as a player, she's a good hustle player. She can get a bucket when she wants. Um, I mean, as far as her averages, she averaged 15 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 6 assists a game. I mean, those are solid points um, for a college player. Um, those are solid points. As far as the reason why she's entering the transfer portal, we don't know. We have to see. Um, there'll be more stories and all that coming out tomorrow or throughout the week about that situation. But that is shocking, especially when they just went to especially with her being the number two overall pick or projected to be number two, to skip the draft when you're el- eligible for being the number two pick in the draft, and you want to go to the portal and you want to like come back to college. I mean, it's her life, it's her decision. I mean, I definitely want to know like what made her want to return to college. Maybe with Juju being out next year, and with Paige getting drafted this year, maybe she's looking at it as like she can be like the best player next year. I mean, we'll see. I mean, yeah, man, we'll see. Um, but but it's a lot of players are doing that, because like a Mikey Williams, he's going in the transfer portal, but that's because he wasn't really getting playing time like that, and he wasn't able to showcase the real Mikey Williams that we know. So it's best if you go to a team that can that's to go to a team that's built for your success. So that's probably what Olivia Miles is probably doing. So we'll see what happens with her with that. But let's talk some NBA. Let's talk some NBA. So KD, unfortunate news. My guy's gonna be out for a week with an ankle sprain. He suffered it last night playing the Rockets. Right now, I'm watching the Rockets play the Lakers. Right now, the Lakers are up 5. KD will be out for a week, and the Suns look horrible. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't see the Suns. I don't see the Suns making the play-in. I'm looking at the teams that are in the play-in. The Kings are ahead of them. The Mavericks are ahead of them. I got the Suns losing everything this year, play-in or not making the playoffs. Like, it's tough. I mean, Bradley Beal can't stay healthy. Um, can't rely on them Booker to carry them. So this it's over. It's over. Overall, I'm gonna just get the team a grade cause like the season is over. You know what I mean? Like the season's over. So Yeah, season's over. Um, yeah, just a terrible season. It actually started out good. The Suns were like a top three team at the beginning of the season. Then they had injuries and they haven't came back since. So I am. I definitely want KD to get out of Phoenix. I think he should go to Dallas. I know Kyrie tore ACL. I know he won't play next year, or if he does come back next year, he'll be back in the playoffs. But I think KD and Kyrie they should get one more go at this thing. You know what I'm saying? And then with a healthy AD as well, and if y'all can keep Dinwiddie and PJ and all of them, well, PJ probably gonna have to leave. But I mean, if you can keep the main core, with Clay on the team, Dinwiddie come off the bench, yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that right there. Or KD in Minnesota playing with Ant. Now I know what y'all thinking. KD and Ant on the same team? No. Think about it. Get rid of Julius Randle, and you excuse me, so you plug in KD for Randle. I think that's a good little swap right there. Um, KD to the Timberwolves, the Mavericks, even the Spurs. Hey, Spurs not a bad option. Spurs not a bad option. The Rockets is I don't know. I think Memphis needs a small forward. I think he goes to Memphis. Yeah, as far as any other team, I don't really see no other team that could use him. But like the Spurs is a team that needs a small forward. With with D Fox and Wemby. Um, yeah, with D Fox and Wemby, they definitely need like a 3 and D, and KD's more. He's more than 3 and D. So I mean, it's some teams out there, but yeah, as far as the injury and all that, man, I would just shut down for the season. And that's my guy. I want to see KD play, but it's tough, man. It's tough, man. But yeah, but we'll see what happens with KD. We'll see what happens, but moving along though, what's going on with John Morant, man? John Morant, obviously they fired their coach. Des came out, in the interview and said, like, man, like it's not the coach's fault, it's the players' fault. They weren't the ones that were executing, and they made the coach look bad, which led him getting fired. Josh said he found out he was like in the bed, just like chilling, and he said they lost to the Celtics tonight. Jaylen Brown didn't play. So Jaylen Brown didn't play, but so so Memphis lost 103 to 117. Ja had 26 points, 6 and 5. Edie tragic. He had 4 points, 2 rebounds. Jaren Jackson had 20 and 15. Desmond Bain had 12. Aldama off the bench had 21, 8 and 4. Now obviously Brandon Clark's out for the season, but I want to talk about Jaren Jackson. Now I've heard he's up for a contract extension. He's eligible to sign a supermax, and I think Desmond Bain got their bread. I think Jaren's the last one out of the three. Um, I think I think Gigi is up for a contract. I mean, if you're being honest, like you gotta pay Jaren. Like you gotta pay Jaren. Like you gotta pay him. He's one of the best power forwards in the league. He's a top five power forward, top six, or I don't know where y'all have him as top power forward, but he's definitely top five. Because you got Giannis, um, I guess, yeah, Giannis, AD, since he's actually playing a power forward now in Dallas. So Giannis, AD, you got Evan Mobley, Paolo, yeah, Jaren, like yeah, Jaren, he's top five. Obviously, honorable mention would probably be Zion and Laurie Markkinen, and who else is a power forward? Cat, Cat, Cat's a center though. But I mean, you got some honorable mentions in there. But I mean, you gotta pay Jaren. Like, you gotta pay Jaren. He's part of that culture with Ja, and you gotta pay him. But as far as I'm going forward, I mean, right now, I mean, you've been a top five team for what, like 3, 4 years now, and you haven't gotten over that hump. I mean, they had the team. It's been the same team. It's been a few changes, but it's really been the same team. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, they have the team to go deep in the playoffs. Right now, they will be playing the Lakers in the first round. I don't think they can beat the Lakers in the first round. Um, Experience wise, the Lakers have a lot of experience. They got Luca, they got LeBron. It's a lot of experience over there, and then like with Ja having the shoulder and the hamstring, especially like the shoulder injury, like they got to be healthy, and Jaren got to stay out of foul trouble. Um, Now Jaren used to be the one that would be hit with the injury bug, and now it's the other way around. It's Ja is one with the injury bug, but I don't know, man. But Jaren definitely got to be. He has to stay out of foul trouble. That's been his thing, is his foul trouble. Um, but they had no answer for Boston. Now, what I will say is Ja wasn't happy with the offense that they was running for. You know, for him, a lot of times he would be in the corner, and Desmond Bain and Edie would do a lot of pick and roll, and Ja found himself not really being a part of the offense, and that's crazy. Your franchise player not being part of the offense, and him not doing pick and rolls with Zach Edey. That's yeah, like that's weird. Like I don't, I like that's weird. But Memphis definitely got it's something internal that's going on. You feel me? So I mean, we'll see what happens with that situation in Memphis. But Ja gotta be healthy. If they want to win the championship, they want to win the championship. Ja gotta stay healthy. Ja gotta be out of foul trouble. And they if we're being honest, they need to get a few vets over there. Like Memphis needs some vets over there. You know what I mean? So yes, that's that. But they do need to go out and get a small forward. I'm gonna keep saying that. They gotta go get a power. They gotta go get a small forward. But anyway, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Man, I'm tired. I'm finna watch this Lakers Rockets game. It's looking like the Lakers, if they don't mess up, the Lakers could win this game. They're up 6 to the Rockets right now, and I think Luka's in foul trouble. So I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. I'm your host K Dub. Thank y'all for watching K Dub Palace. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you new. And I'm out, bro. Shout out to Uconn. Shout out to Texas for putting on the show tonight. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm gone.